Alright, we're back again with a comic haul video. It's been about a month or so since I've posted one. It's been a struggle getting books lately. Haven't had a lot of success just finding things that are in my price range. I got a con coming up in a week, and Free Comic Book Day is coming up. So hopefully I'll have more luck there, picking up some stuff. But I did manage to get a couple of things off eBay and Instagram, and made some trades with a couple of YouTubers. And that big guy you see there in the background is the movie King Kong. That was the Walmart exclusive toy. Got him for $5 at Walmart on clearance. You know, it came down in price recently, and I said, you know, I was still going to wait it out. I still thought it was too much for it. I think they wanted $20 for it when it was marked down. And then a couple of weeks later, it came down to $5. So, got him. I'll put him next to my Shogun Warriors and my Godzilla. So, on with the haul. Just set this up so I don't drop it. Plus, I don't have the steadiest of hand when I'm holding the camera. Alright, so first batch of books right here are some books that I got from some fellow YouTubers. The first couple are from Fool Killer 5150, and he knows that I'm a Red Sonja fan, and that I like the Arthur Sudam stuff. So he was able to get me a signed Savage Tales number 8, and has the certificate on the back. And then he threw in some extras things. Cloak and Dagger, Spider Island, a Lady Death book. My only Lady Death books that I have are from Steve, Fool Killer 5150. And then this gorgeous thing here. He got me this Natalie Sanders. And I've always wanted something by Natalie Sanders. I just haven't been able to find anything yet. I had no idea that he was sending me this, and the certificate, he said, is something happened to it. It didn't come, but that'll be coming shortly, he told me. So thank you, Steve, for those. And then these next books I got from a new YouTuber. His name is, hold on, I'm not really good at remembering stuff. Killer Bees 88. Killa Bees, KILLABEEZ 88, and I'll just have a little link to his channel. So he was watching my videos, and he contacted me and said, hey, I have a book that I want to send to you. Just, you know, it was like a random act of kindness. And we got exchanging phone numbers, and got to talking, and we wound up making a trade. But he also threw in a lot of freebies as well, including some run filler issues of the Hulk, 186. I had this already, but I love Jack of Hearts, so I told him I'd love to have that one as well. 214, 229. He threw in this Scotty Young. I think it's Scotty Young, yeah, Scotty Young Phoenix Resurrection variant. Hulk 237, 235, 250, 236, 213, 249. And then he threw in this Steve Rude cover to Amazing Heroes. And then he picked me up a copy of The Amazing Spider-Man 798. And then this is the book that he said he had for me. He saw my video where I had shown this, that I was looking for the Virgin cover to it. And he said, hey, I got this for you. So that was awesome. He also threw in a Suicide Squad number 1. So that was really cool. It's actually an upgrade to the copy that I have. And then these are the books that we traded for. Avengers 38, This is a J. Scott Campbell I didn't know existed. Miss Fury, #1. Oh, and then another issue of the Hulk, 227. And then he knows I'm a Lucio Perillo fan, and I haven't been able to find any Virgin covers that he's done that I can get my hands on, I should say. So he got me this. He sent me this amazing X-23 cover, and then he traded me this Journey into Mystery #86, and then the best book of the group is this amazing Golden Age pre-code horror book. It's called Thrills of Tomorrow. I mean, this is in really nice shape. It's got some chipping at the top, but I would pick that up any day of the week. So that's definitely going up on my wall with some of my other Golden Age stuff. So I really love this book. I'm afraid to even take it out of the bag because I don't want to screw it up. Just gonna let you guys take a good look at that. I had never heard of the title before. But it's a pretty cool cover. So a link to John's channel will be in my description. If you guys can just check him out and give him a quick sub. He picks up some pretty cool things as well. So yeah, just check him out and sub him up. I'd appreciate it. So next, so a couple of potentially hot books, I guess. There was news out recently that Steven Spielberg would be directing a Black Hawk movie. This is the closest thing that I'm going to get to his first appearance. It's the Millennium reprint for Military Comics, #1. So I got that. And then this book is just blowing up all over the place. This is my second copy of this. It's the newsstand edition. The only problem with it has, you see it there, one spine tick. Other than that, it's a pretty nice copy. Anybody wants to buy it, just hit me up. I don't mind letting that copy go. I ordered this online. It's a store exclusive. I'm not normally a fan of store exclusives, just because they're a pain in the ass, I think, to get, and I don't even know about them 2/3 of the time. But I had seen this on Instagram, and I'm a big Adam Hughes fan, and the price was right, so I picked this up, Vampirella #11. So I finally hit the flea market. The weather's been getting a little bit nicer, and picked up some dollar books. Danger Girl #6, J. Scott Campbell covers. #5, #4, #7. So he had a nice little run of Danger Girl, and they were all in that buck a piece. #3, #2, and then there was Sensational She-Hulk #52, Adam Hughes cover. This is like a $10 book on eBay, so I was glad to grab that for $1. Then these last two books, I didn't notice it till I got home, but this was only $1, so it's not a big deal, but it's got, for some reason, some major fingerprints all over it. It's my second copy, so this can be my reader copy, Danger Girl #1. But this was the big score of the bins. Danger Girl #1, the Another Universe variant. So I was able to score that for $1. That's like a $20 book all day. And then just some current pickups. Been still picking up the Art Germ covers. Supergirl #20. I grabbed 2 of those just because the covers are amazing. And then my local had some dollar bins. I picked up some Red Sonja run fillers, #8. #7. This is my least favorite Red Sonja run, #12. number 5. And then I picked up the True Believers, number 1, for Avengers versus Thanos, and the Thanos the First. So I grabbed those. Still picking up the Red Sonja cosplays. I got number 14. Amazing Spider-Man 794. It's the variant cover. I don't know if it's the third printing variant. And then 797. Let's make some room here before these go down. Alright. Not many books left, so it'll be a short video. Another copy of 798. I picked up the Adam Hughes Batgirl Birds of Prey cover. The Thor 705. And then I grabbed the finale of the Frankenstein Alive Alive. This is book 4. I picked up 2 copies of Mera, Queen of Atlantis, just because of the Art Germ cover. More of the True Believer stuff, Venom versus Spider-Man. So some of these books have been out for a while, just haven't had enough books to show to make a video. Including this Deja Thor's, the Frank Cho cover, number 1. And of course I got the J. Scott Campbell cover. Betty Page, number 8. And of course I grabbed the Linsner cover. He's going to be at my con. I'm going to get him to sign that. Got to make sure I remember to bring it. Supergirl 19. And then I was at a flea market a couple of weeks ago, and there was a couple of a guy had a couple of long boxes, and the books were 50 cents each. I didn't really grab anything special, but anytime I find these heroes for hire, I'll pick them up. Number 3, number 9, number 13, and number 18. And then Batman, Superman digital combo pack. Those were popular for like a minute. And then Superman number 1, grab that for 50 cents. Spider-Man 290 and 291. And then the rest of these are dollar pickups. Detective 461, just a run filler. The Lionsgate reprint of The Punisher. This is in really, really rough shape. But I've actually never read the first appearance of Punisher, so that's the first time actually owning that story. The Batman and Robin, The Boy Wonder, the Frank Miller variant, number 2 and number 3. And then the What If Elektra Had Lived, number 35. Anything with Venom and Carnage is hot right now. So I saw this, I picked it up, it was only $1. Venom, The Enemy Within, Part 1. I think this is like a glow-in-the-dark cover. I didn't try it. It's, I think it's, who did this? Can't tell the artist on that. So my local had a whole bunch, he got a big collection in of a bunch of independent books with some other stuff, and he just gave me the box, and he said, here, just, you know, I'm tired of having this sort of stuff laying around, and he let me take them. There was a couple of decent things in there. This issue of Rant, number 1. It's a J.G. Jones interiors and cover. Some early J.G. Jones work. Tom Strong, number 1. I think there's some talk about that character recently, that he's making a bit of a comeback or a move or something like that. And this was kind of cool. Jim Starlin's Cosmic Guard, number 4. It was actually signed by Jim Starlin, so that was pretty neat as a freebie. And then just a Superpowers book. I always collect these cartoony books from my childhood, Magilla Gorilla and Top Cat. Alright, just coming down the home stretch now. So as you can see, I've been struggling gathering books together just to make a decent haul video. I mean, nothing here will blow your socks off. But I bought a book on Instagram, and he had thrown in a couple of extras with it. I believe these are all from the Golden Age. Fire Hair and this Space Detective. It's got a big rip in the cover going all the way across, but it was free, and I really like the cover. Space Detective #1, a top quality comic, so that's pretty cool. Back to the flea market. I didn't have this version with the red stripe going down, first appearance of Blink. This was a pretty cool dollar find, the first appearance of aliens in comics. Dark Horse Presents #24. I found this for $5. Megaton #2. It's the first cameo appearance of Savage Dragon. He appears on one panel, and then the last page as well. So for $5, I couldn't leave that there. It's got a tiny little rip right there, but I thought that'd be a cool book to have. I got this from my local Avengers 14. Picked that up for $20. And then the Instagram seller that gave me those other 2 books gave me this Captain, well, he didn't give it to me, he sold me this Captain Marvel number 86. I paid $20 for this book. So, it's got some issues, but anytime I can pick up Golden Age Captain Marvel on the cheap, I've got, this will be my 4th issue from this run right now. So I'm happy to grab that. And finally, I'm able to cross a book off my top 10 list for this year. Picked it up at the flea market just last weekend. So on my list you see Witchblade 87, any Tales from the Crypt issue, and so on. So I was able to get Tales from the Crypt number 41. So this book was only $10. And the reason why it was only $10 is it's incomplete. It's, am I still recording here? I can't even tell. It's incomplete, it's missing pages, and the cover's barely holding on. So, it'll make a nice, you know, wall book, as I love the cover. And, oh, I'm still recording. I wasn't 100% sure. So I was glad to get this. It's an iconic cover. My first Tales from the Crypt book. I've got some other EC horror books, but not many. So that's it. Finally get to cross one off the list. Hoping to upgrade it at my con, just to get any decent Tales from the Crypt issue, but I couldn't pass up on this one, like I said. So thanks again, Steve and John, and anybody who was watching this video and still hanging in there after a month of me not posting anything. Hopefully the videos will be coming a little bit quicker and better quality stuff since the weather's starting to finally turn. I mean, we had a brutal spring here on the East Coast, so couldn't really go out and do any hunting. Plus the market's just out of control with what books are going for nowadays. But that's a story for another day. Again, if anybody's interested in that Amazing Spider-Man newsstand, hit me up. You know, I accept PayPal. Maybe I can flip that book and use the money towards picking up something deposit towards something nicer. And that's it, guys. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.